folks. Welcome to Toonkind at 12 FPS. Well, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Heck. What was it again?
Yeah, we're gonna
clothing,
call it. Yeah.
Clothing article. Welcome to that. Thank you.
Yes.
Great. I'm so good at this.
Hey, I am not
so
much
good
better.
At this. Hey folks, it's me, Comet, and I'll be playing Minami Shannon again. And this wonderful, amazing, talented, and the best person ever.
I am Katie. I am playing Lore, my wonderful idiot. I look at Comet and I'm
most
like,
beloved.
I look at you and I'm just like, you have made this little angel mouse, so I can only assume that you are even better.
Wait, hold on, no.
Evil laughter. Take the compliment. Because I'll take mine if you do.
Okay,
I'll take you.
Okay. I'll take okay. I'll take it if you do.
I'll take it. All right.
Okay.
So I'm guessing this might be a day or so after the last FPS we did together, which is where Minami and Lore met. And was supposed to be just a normal FPS, but we went feral.
Yeah,
and
we really did. And if we go over,
I'm not sorry.
We're gonna. I'm not sorry either. But we should.
We'll say we apologize, but it's a lie.
It's a lie. We had lots of fun.
We had lots of fun.
But for the sake of not concerning everyone else, maybe we should have.
Oh right. It's fine. It's fine if we go feral. It won't be 5 hours. Yeah. There's no way we could possibly do that with the plans we made, which aren't any.
We just. As soon as the FPS ended, we just like, hey, want another one? And it's like, yes.
Yes, immediately, yes, handshake. So
I think we know. Yeah. Oh. Sorry.
No, you go.
I think Minami would have like hung out with the Lore more, even like maybe she was cold to work. Cold for maybe an incident happened. And had to clear that up.
Does she have an apartment?
She does.
I just imagine Lore chilling at her place. Okay, look.
Yeah, look. It's a.
Minami knows for a fact he does not have a place to stay, and there's no way.
Yeah. There's no way she would have. There's absolutely no way she would have like left him alone after that. No.
Yeah, no, not at all. Also, they're friends. It's fine.
They're friends.
Also, this might be
very worried.
Mild angst.
Mild. Okay. Yeah.
Depending.
So
we'll update wording if we need to, but hopefully it'll be fluffier.
We're hoping for fluffier. If a conversation, if these two starts having a conversation that changes that, we're sorry.
We're sorry. Be aware that it might potentially be medium, but we're gonna try to keep it fluffy. Okay. So I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, she probably had work.
It's a pretty small.
Would definitely keep her apartment clean, and I don't know how she feels about that. But
she wouldn't mind it, honestly. I think she's just.
She can reach the shelves.
Yeah. It is a bit of a mess. It is a mess.
It is a mix.
And not like it's like a wreck. It's just there's lots of books and paperwork just lying around.
Oh yeah, Laura would organize it, and I think she'd be surprised by the fact that her paperwork is like organized impeccably.
Yeah, and
like he's even wrote notes for her about certain things that she might find interesting. Like, oh hey, I noticed that this was a note that you made, and I organized all the notes you had in like the pages and whatever. Like, and he doesn't say this. He just like there's just like a note attached to the files.
She just comes home from work and it's just, you didn't have.
It's like, like sparkling, and he's just chilling reading a book on the couch.
Yeah, he's just. Did you clean my thank you, but you did.
They're just like, oh yeah, no, I noticed that it was a little cluttery, but I figured that's because you're busy, so I just it took like only like an hour or so.
She just puts a kid in it. It's like, thank you.
It's just like, yeah, sure.
She does appreciate it. It's just a bit embarrassing. It was a mess.
They're just like, don't worry, you should see the press rooms.
Yeah.
Don't. Look, Meanie, it's okay.
Is this like the first? Oh, she's gonna.
That might be one of the first times,
yeah.
But it's still probably fairly new.
Hmm.
So she can roll a whiz if she wants.
Yep.
We decided that Laura would call Minnie. What's your little friend?
6.
6.
Plus 6, 12, but still, she's just. I think she just lights up.
Laura kind of perks up and is just like, oh yeah, just so you know, legit, don't worry, like your house is pretty clean compared to. He like looks off into the distance and he's like, I'd rather a place look like it's lived in. Camille's was way too clean.
Oh, I think she's still a little bit shocked about the nickname. She just does a little chuckle. I mean, I don't think she knows enough about Camille to like just like pick through that, you know.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Laura just casually roasts this child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laura's gonna like set the book down, walk over and just like put his hands on his hips happily and greet Minami and just be like, how was work?
It was it was all right, thanks. It wasn't anything too serious. It's just, you know, theft. This time. So, yeah, just
if you ever need somebody to run them down, let me know.
A good old person works just fine. I mean, yes, that's appreciated. Thanks, but this time it was just hold person. It was fine.
Laura kind of laughs and he's like, if you ever need somebody to help you run, also let me know. He just kind of smiles and kind of steps to the side so he's not blocking her way, and it just kind of scratches the back of his neck and kind of laughs and he's like, I kind of went through your paperwork. I didn't read too much of it, but as I said before, I really miss doing paperwork, so I saw it and I could not help myself.
Thank you very, very much. You know what? That's probably paperwork that has to do with like Sam's case.
Oh shit. Yeah, Laura.
Normally she's very organized with different cases, but the most she has that's the most she has trouble with. That's the one she's pulling probably has the most disorganized.
Laura just kind of doesn't seem
it's her biggest case. So
definitely, Laura just doesn't seem to like mention the case, just out of probably politeness. But she remembers how fast Laura went through those card catalogs and noticed that he's a bit of a speed reader. So despite his best efforts, he probably read everything, especially if he took notes. And
yeah.
he looks really embarrassed. He's like, I'm so sorry. The curiosity got the better of me.
Yeah,
he just looks away.
Well, I didn't say. Or I don't know. What
yeah,
would she roll?
Maybe?
I mean, investigate. Yeah. Yeah, that's a 11. 18. Because there's only one case that she let.
I like how we're like fluff, and then we immediately get into.
We said we were hoping for fluff, and then we are here.
We'll work through it. That's Laura's investigation.
The realization kind of hits because there's only one case that she has the most trouble with, the most notes on, and left just lying around just to work on later.
Laura just kind of looks back at her and is like, kind of points to her work area, and it's impeccable. And she also sees that he's organized all of his notes. Sorry, I struggle with pronouns.
It's okay. I pet you gently. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, no, I forget they're a thing, and so I go to say one, and it's like, whoop, nope, wrong one. He points over to the desk, and he even organized all of her notes so they're not a mess, and she can reference them super easily, as well as puts like times and dates and other things very organized so that she can just briefly look over it and connect dots. I thought I'd help you a little with, you seem to really care about that case.
Yeah, she kind of just picks up the file and just flicks through them, and sees it, like what he's. So she is still. So what's all this? Okay. But she just I think she still smiles at Laura. Just thank you. It was getting to be a mess, wasn't it?
Well, a little bit, but that's probably because you were emotional, given the circumstances of the case. I won't tell anybody that you're working on it or anything. I honestly just thought it was, well, on the outside it didn't look like anything but maybe like an arson case or anything. I didn't realize it was that important. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe Laura noticed because maybe her normal case notes, they are pretty neat and tidy. It's just again, these ones are a mess. These ones are
exactly
kind of written a bit more frantically, and it's a little bit obvious.
Oh shit, we'll have to talk to Fletch about something later, cause I just realized if Minami knows Sam's full name.
God.
I look away. Maybe we'll unpack that later. We'll unpack that later.
Wait, no, we can cover. You said they had to have like a personal, like Laura had to have a personal connection.
But Minami has a personal connection, and he has a personal connection to Minami. But like, I don't think we could say no. We'll say no.
Oh god. We'll just have to talk to Fletch about this.
Yeah,
oh God.
moving on.
No. I don't want to step on Fletcher's plans.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
That was just a scary realization.
Yeah. we can't. Okay. Heck. Well, Fletcher better have like a middle name that he's never told Minami.
Technically, if legally he's now, spoilers for people, if they go by a different name now, then maybe it doesn't work.
Maybe it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just look away.
We'll just look away. We'll run it by Fletch, but we are doing our best to look away.
We look away real hard. Okay, what are letters? I have no idea.
No, I can't read.
What's a name?
I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
God.
Shit. All right, Laura just kind of walks over and he's like, he says, well, I looked at some of the way that you wrote your other notes and organized it similarly, but also threw in a couple things that I thought might help. I got to know the library pretty well, so I wrote down some sections of articles and whatnot in the library that you also might find interesting and that you might want to look at, and also I don't have a phone, but the phone number of the library help desk. Meaning you don't have to leave, they can look up the records for you.
Thank you, Laura, but I already did everything.
Yeah,
she just has a sad smile.
You have copies of all the newsprints that I think would be relevant, but I don't know if you actually want to talk about this right now or not, and I'm sorry for invading your stuff. I didn't. It was just out, and I wanted to help. Then I looked at it, and it was kind of too late.
I understand. Don't worry.
He kind of makes that.
Goodness, I myself am a.
He kind of does that thing where you pretend to lock your mouth and throw away the key, and he's like, I'm not gonna say anything. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Yeah. And he puts a hand on your shoulder and looks very soft, and he's like, I'm sorry about your friend.
She just sighs.
That's gonna get a hug.
I don't know if she'd say anything. She's just weakly hugs back.
If I can do anything to help with this, let me know.
I appreciate it, thanks. But this thing's I'm probably gonna be taken off the case soon. Anyway.
Well, Laura kind of leans back and smiles at you. Considering how my curse works, if I come across anything, I'll write you immediately.
Thank you.
I end up running into a lot of strange things.
Yeah, if you do see a smug-looking red-headed half-toon, please.
Let me. Oh shit. Okay, no, keep the description up.
Yeah. I mean, I probably noticed if you.
Laura only knows one person who fits that description.
Fuck! Wait, no. Laura would have known this is.
Well, he's not gonna think it's the same
16.
person.
Okay, cool.
Why would he?
Cool.
He's not gonna make that connection.
Good.
As far as he knows, well, actually, no, he doesn't know this. I was gonna be like, as far as Laura knows, Cam is just a poisonous frog, but I'm like, he doesn't know that.
Also knows Leo, sort of, kind of.
He's seen Leo, but it's a barista. He's not gonna underestimate Minami's detective skills in finding a barista.
Yeah. There's Laura's just, man, there's a lot of
the age is also wrong.
Red-headed. Yeah, the age is also wrong. He's just like, Laura just, man, there's a lot of red-headed half-toons. More than I thought.
He thinks there's more. There's 2 he's met. Sort of. And he kind of smiles at Minami and is just like, yeah, no, I'll keep my eye out. For sure.
Thanks.
However, I don't know if I can. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't even know. He can't distinguish red hair. We're fine.
Oh, wait, fuck. That's right. Oh, we're safe.
We're safe. We're fine. We're fine.
His eyes were like, wait, no, that's,
Yeah, Laura's
wait,
like,
I forgot about the
I will keep an eye out for what I can. And he just smiles.
Nope.
Playfully.
No, she just rubs her eyes. Wait, no, hold on. She had, one probably has like a photo somewhere in her files, and she pulls it out.
Laura just looks at it and is like, "Oh, do you want me to take it? Because I can make a copy of it in my book if you want to keep it."
I'd like to keep it for my thing, but like, yeah, this is probably gonna help more than saying hair color.
Laura kind of pulls out his notebook and surprisingly and very quickly, he already has the likeness down in one of the pages.
Dang.
And has notes about the coloration.
Dang.
Yeah, no, he helped his parents with the drafting of the images for I don't know if you know how old pictures for printing presses work, but you have to carve those.
Right. Oh, okay, I see.
So if they did a book with any kind of reference, you have to make those by hand.
Oh man.
I mean, you gotta draw it first.
Yeah. Yeah, Minami just looks impressed at the drawing.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you and he's like, "What is red like?"
Right.
Well, he kind of looks up and he's like, "The guy I met in the box said that orange was like citrus. So what would red be?"
Does a bit of a think.
Citrus kind of makes me think of summer. Is there like a temperature maybe?
Yeah, hot. Really hot.
Okay, and he like scribbles down some notes about what red is.
She's doing a thing because describing colors, that is a bit of a thing.
Yeah, you could say like just think of red foods or something. Like what do you what's a red food that you associate with red?
Oh, she's gonna say curry.
Oh, curry. I think I know what curry is.
It's spicy.
So hot
spicy
in temperature color. And hot in flavor?
I think so.
Oh, would that be like peppers?
Yes.
Okay, peppers. And he like kind of scribbles that down and then makes a few other notes. And you notice that the notes he's purposely written in what looks like a mix of different languages he knows so that they're not obvious to other people. You figure that he's mixed the languages that he knows into some sort of cipher so that it's harder.
Oh, she's eyes emoji at that.
Yeah. And he's like, he smiles. Abby and I used to do crap like this. So I figured you'd prefer the discretion.
I really do. I love ciphers. They're really fun to make, and
we'll have to make some. Maybe we can write our letters in a cipher.
Here,
I'm sorry.
You want to know a fun thing?
They would write ciphers. Sam and,
yeah.
I just remembered that as I said it, but Laura would look away.
It's okay. She's just has a very, very soft smile.
Or kind of, oh shoot, well, I mean, no, that's pretty obvious. He'd be like, oh shit, if that's something you did with your friend, we don't have to. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It'd be fun to do that again.
Yeah. Well, if you know Abyssal, and I know Infernal, maybe we can teach each other.
Oh, she lights up at that.
Lore high fives her.
She absolutely does the high five. You can't deny high fives. You can't.
No, especially as a toon, he's found out.
No.
Which she totally takes advantage of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she probably has to do a little jump.
Oh, definitely. But he makes it so that it's easy.
But she...
Yeah, he throws his notebook back into his backpack really quick.
This will be so... I mean, it's... Well, Infernal will be very interesting to learn.
Maybe
I've seen a couple... You want to learn Garlics?
Oh yeah, I'm an Einquell, so if I want to read some of the books, I gotta know the language, right?
Yes, I'd love to teach you. Yes.
Oh, are there any other languages you'd like to know? He like looks on his fingers. He's like, I know Infernal, Gnomish, Elvish, and Common, and I do know Sign. And Toon Sign's pretty similar, so I picked it up.
And she's thinking really hard.
I mean, you can just say yes, and we'll just teach each other.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You know Abyssal and obviously Common and Growlix. So, what else do you know?
I mean, I also know Sign, but that's it for.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, consider where I grew up. I honestly should know more than I did. We did a lot of things in Dwarvish, and I never quite picked that up. The alphabet's a little archaic.
It's okay. I mean, that sounds really. That sounds amazing. So
if we ever find Ordinal Point again, don't worry. I'll take you into the archives.
She's just. Absolutely sparkly eyes.
That's so much information.
She's got she's the Ghibli stars.
Yeah, for a comparison,
stars floating around.
Think of the Library of Alexandria as a town.
Oh my god, there's just stars floating around her head.
Lore very fondly pokes them.
They probably do a little spin when he does.
He literally goes, "Aw."
But yeah, she just looks super excited about the idea of going to the archives, going to Lore's home. It was like
Yes. Laura also looks back at her and he's like, as you've he like feigns pride and bravado a little bit, and he's like, if you ever need help with paperwork or just level grinding, research that. That is my shtick.
I mean, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, so same goes to you.
Definitely.
I hope you know.
And it's at this point where you realize it's been a few days, and Lord doesn't smell or anything. His clothes are actually very clean. They're like pressed, but it's the same outfit. And you didn't really notice because Toons are like that, but you just it clicks finally that, oh wait, Lore's real kind.
Lore?
Yeah, Minnie?
Do you have change of clothes? I mean, like, I know you've...
Oh, yeah,
I've noticed you've been...
I have change of clothes. Okay. See, they're clean. He, like, holds out his shirt and smiles.
Okay. Okay, with Toons, it's very hard to tell, and I've
noticed that.
We just have the same clothes?
He looks away. He's like, yeah, it was easier to take one outfit and use magic to duplicate it.
Huh. Well, okay, first of all, that's pretty smart.
Yeah. Is that weird?
Wait, hold on. Wait, it's just the same sets of these? What happens if you go to, like... What happens if you go to somewhere that's cold? What if it is cold? Like...
He's like stuttering as you make these arguments. He's like, I have a coat and blankets.
Still, I mean...
I also got the stuff that I got. He like stuttering at this point. He's like, I have one other change of clothes. I have the thing I wore at Paint Fest and oh shoot, what do they call it? Inkopolis. Was it Inkopolis or Squidopolis? It might have been Squidopolis. Seopolis? One of those.
Oh. Huh. I'm gonna roll history. I mean, like...
It might have been a big deal. It probably would have been in newspapers.
It probably would have been a big deal.
Because it was the first time they let outsiders participate.
Yeah. She's just kind of like trying to remember if she saw you there. Like, I don't know if she would have gone.
Cam was there. Sorry, Camille. And sorry, this is me talking. There was Ari and TOC and Lore and
wait, Ari?
Yeah, Ari. Wait, I think it was Ari. I don't remember. Shoot.
You mean Marcel?
Marcel. Dang it! I don't know why I get them confused. Probably because tall magic people.
They're both
tall magic people.
Secretly tall, secretly buff magic people.
Exactly, and my brain's just like, yes, the same.
Yeah, don't worry.
Because I don't know what they look like.
It's okay, I pat you gently.
I'm hitting my head, I'm sorry. Yeah, he lists off the people and he's like, I don't know if you heard about that or not, but I got a cool shirt. It's a little small, but it fits.
I think I heard of that, but I don't, I should read into that. I mean, wait, off topic! I mean, what? I mean, you just,
he's kind of blushing at this point.
I mean, you said you're kind of cursed to be lost forever. Like, what if you just go to... Like, there's a lot of different terrains here. I mean...
Yeah, I don't get cold very easily, so I guess I just didn't think about it.
She just puts her hands on her hip and just squinting at you.
He sweats.
She was raised by a grandma, okay? She's gonna, like, insist on getting warm clothes. At least, like, if you're in the forest, you don't want to wear shorts. You're gonna get your legs hurt.
Lore kind of looks confused at that, and he's like, I mean, yeah, I might get hurt, but it's not like it's gonna scar.
Still, it's not pleasant.
Do you want to roll insight on what he said?
Sure.
He.
Oh. Insight. Okay, so that's a 17.
Oh yeah, you think it's weird that he said it that way?
Wait, did I put in the... No, that was the wrong modifier.
It's low DC.
Yeah. She just squints even more.
Lord just like darts his eyes to the side, like why? Like he doesn't say this with the face of, oh shoot, I think I'm in trouble.
Wait.
But it's like comical.
Yeah. No. What did you mean by that?
Mean by what?
Just hold on. Wait. Escaped me for a second. The fact that he doesn't scar.
He's never scarred.
Ah, right.
And he probably should have. I mean, he grew up fighting things. He's never scarred.
Yeah.
He just looks at you and he's like, the scar thing? I just don't get scars. You also think about the fact that, like, if he worked at a printing press, you consider the fact, you look at his hands, they should be beaten the heck up. And they are not. Yeah,
here's the thing. Minami also didn't get scars till, like, after her, till she got her, design change.
Just another little thing to put in the bin of things. Oh, hey, that's different about Lore.
She's just a little bit concerned.
And he hasn't noticed.
And you haven't.
He's oblivious to certain things.
So you work at a printing press and you fight a lot. Okay. Well, okay, this is something
I don't know, I just always healed a little faster and never scarred. Is that one of those Toon things? He like squints.
It's a little bit of a Toon thing.
Ah, shit.
It really depends on the circumstances. I mean,
oh man, I'm trying to think if Laura would ever actually say this, but you get the he like looks super like and looks off to the side, and you think for a second, hey, that's a suspicious look.
Laura?
He looks back at you and he's like, yeah.
What was that look?
He like looks down and like you see his hand go to his side for a second before he like drops it, and he's like, there's probably some things that I'm realizing should have scarred. She's looking a bit distressed now. Wait, what? There's like, don't worry about it. He like waves his hands nervously.
No, you can't pull that on. You can't pull, don't worry about it on me after you, like, after. This is hypocrisy. This is hypocrisy.
It's not hypocrisy. It's just you don't need to know about all the scars maybe I should have.
No, but I'm worried.
No, I'm okay though. See, he like lifts up his shirt and there's like no scar. He's like, look, see, no, it's fine. And you can tell he's kind of pointing to his middle a little bit more.
Oh god, this is not helping. Did you? How bad were you hurt? I mean.
Oh shit! I didn't help my case, did I?
No.
I mean, okay, like it's fine. It really is. It's fine. Oh man, I'm not gonna.
Oh no,
I
she's gonna just.
He like doesn't know how to say it.
No. She's getting out a stepping stool. And
Laura
she's
just like looks at her for a second. Do you just have that in your hammer space?
Shush, not irrelevant. And she kind of just squishes his face.
Laura's just like, face is squished. Looks concerned.
Laura, please don't. I can't.
Laura just like, I don't want to worry you. As his face is squished.
So you think it's okay to?
Well, I didn't.
That I'm sorry, but
he kind of takes her hands so that
this is not the same reaction when I didn't want to worry you.
Laura just looks at her and he's like, takes her hands off so he can speak a little more clearly, but is holding them, and he's like, okay, I told you I grew up fighting things. There was injuries, and I got stabbed by something, and it went all the way through, but it healed really fast, and I'm fine, and we didn't think about it. But I didn't think about it. It's fine, Minami. Like it was fine.
I'm okay. I am glad you weren't seriously. I mean, it should have been a serious.
I'm realizing that now.
I'm glad you're okay. That you were okay. I'm just. Oh boy.
He looks nervous.
She's gonna just give him a hug.
He hugs her back and tries to think of something to maybe distract from the situation, and just says, is there something we could maybe go and hang out somewhere? I don't maybe distract from emotions that keep seeming to happen.
She just pulls away and gives him a look.
We can keep talking as we walk, maybe. He like looks so anxious and nervous, like.
All right, yes,
like,
I'm
he wants to talk, but he's just realizing that this is an issue and that there's a lot of them.
Okay. I'm not gonna stop being worried over you, but yes, we can go. I could get you new clothes.
He looks down and he's like, I don't have any money for that.
I have money.
Okay. There's no point in arguing with you.
No. She just has just smiles.
He smiles back.
And she hops off the stool and just hooks her arm around his and just out the door.
He uses that to just put her on his shoulders. He just smiles. She can like lean her head chin against his head again. It's very comfy.
Yeah. She's just hair fluffy.
Hair fluffy like pillow. Anyway, I'm assuming eventually they get to some sort of like mall, and Laura just looks at it like, you've never seen him like in a situation where he might be like socially anxious, but he looks like that now as he looks at how big everything is and all the people.
She's.
That it's more awe than anything, and you figure that he's just never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, she's still gonna just check it, like, "Hey, if it's too much, we can go to a smaller place."
Lord looks
Fine.
around and he's like, "Well, it's really interesting. I just I'll be fine if you're with me."
Oh, okay.
He just looks up at you
Well,
with a really
I
sweet
have
smile.
you not Oh, right, you probably haven't um,
This entire place is bigger than my town, I think.
most seem to be there like that. Wait, like that. It's just lots and lots of different shops inside.
Oh,
Mostly clothing stores.
so like a farmer's market, but textiles?
I suppose so.
Just
Some
also,
book.
he looks around, just humongous, I guess.
Yeah, like there's um like a second story and probably maybe a third. I don't know. Um,
Yeah, I'm guessing it has like
it.
those skylight areas. Like, have you ever seen the
Mm,
Salt Lake City Mall? Like
I'm
in
gonna quickly.
pictures, it's got really interesting architecture because it has. Um, I know this place because I have a friend who works there, but it has literally these glass uh, windows on the roof that during sunny days it's an open concept,
I see.
and then like it closes during rainy days, so then it's inside, so it's outside and inside at the same
Mm.
time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's really
I
cool.
see now.
I think it's called
Yeah,
City
it is
Creek
really cool.
Mall. It's really cool.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I'm googling it.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
It will
Also, I
also
just
have
remembered
like
you're
a
in New Zealand.
fountain.
Why would you know this?
It's fine. I'm just. I mean, there is a sort of similar. I I do a shrug. I guess if Sylvia Park is like that, I don't know. Any whoosies. But
Yeah, I can send
yeah,
a picture
I
later. But I imagine it's
yeah, it's
something like that.
definitely like that. Um, it's probably like a food court somewhere. Probably a fountain
Oh, definitely.
and
Um,
um.
I'm gonna say there's like escalators, and Laura's fascinated.
Hmm, my girl reads a lot of books. She's probably
Mm-hmm.
gonna explain how they work.
Yeah, Laura's just like, that is so cool. What happens if they like get your shoe
Hmm?
or something caught in it?
Then you try your best to get your shoe off
Laura
and
looks
hope
concerned.
it's it's.
Is there like a
It
off
just
switch?
it just it should be there should be but normally I mean we're, with tunes it's rule of the rule of funny would save you.
Oh, okay. He like breathes a sigh of relief and starts walking deeper into the mall. I also sent you
Yeah.
some pictures and DMs. So see the
Hmm.
glass
Yeah.
windows? Those
Oh.
and then the next one they literally open, and then it's outside.
Oh. Oh, that's so cool.
Right?
Wait, I have never. What the heck?
I know. I know, right?
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, so I figured it's something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Cuz tunes are extra.
They are. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura's like
There's just
looking
like mall
around.
music playing
Mm-hmm.
and
He seems fascinated
yeah.
by the fact there's just like ambient music.
Probably it just points out the speakers. I don't know. Um, or I don't know. This is a not. This is a tune place. There's just ambient music. That's a
Starter town music.
background music. Yeah, but
Laura looks
she's
around
probably
like,
gonna just gonna.
I have no idea where to
Is
go.
there um? Well, if any shop catches your eye, we could just go there. Um,
Lord like raises an eyebrow and he's like, I don't really know what the names mean.
I I just meant like if like a particular style of clothing.
I actually don't have much experience. I this is a little embarrassing, but like my parents just kind of picked out what we wore because there's not really clothing stores.
Oh, that's yeah.
Also, I need help with the colors.
Don't. Oh yes.
Otherwise,
Don't worry.
everything's
I'll
that
help you
clash.
there.
That's one of the reasons that I just have the same outfit, honestly.
I also don't remember the last time I went clothing shopping.
Oh, right, Toon thing.
Not well, sort of Toon thing.
Well, character design things, right? I remember Tongi told me about what redesigns were and whatnot, and that sometimes you
Oh
just
yeah,
wake up in
absolutely.
different
It's
clothes.
just yeah, and I don't know. I just always had. I mean, they were nice clothes, but um, they were nice, but I don't remember.
I guess they just kind of appeared. That seems to just happen.
Yeah, it does. I just I don't actually remember choosing them. So
Yeah, Laura kind of looks around and sees something that has like clothes in it and just
mhm.
enters.
Mhm.
He makes sure to like he just switches you to your
Yeah.
his arms and just walks in and you're just like sitting in his arm like it's a chair. And he just walks you
Yay!
in.
Good, because I'm pretty sure if it was still on if she was
Yeah,
still on her shoulder, it would bonk her head.
yeah, he doesn't want to bonk her head.
Yeah. No conkus today.
No conkus bonkus.
But yeah, she's just um,
Laura kind of looks around like,
and
do they
it's
even
just
have
so
things my
many.
size?
I mean, well, here's
I guess that
there's
librarian
a
was
lot of
tall.
different types of tunes. And everyone, so you have to accommodate for that. I I've seen some really tall tunes. Um,
Really?
yeah, I mean you've
I've met
seen some.
the librarian. That's probably the tallest Toon I've met.
Hmm. I mean, everyone has very unique designs, and I'm just saying. I'm sure there's something in your size.
Okay. He kind of does a sigh of relief and then squints like, what section is good?
Yeah, there's probably like this is probably like just
Shades of gray.
so many. Also, just like so many clothes, like rows and rows of racks, and like
Mm-hmm.
even those just several of those like racks that's just like hung in a circular kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what they were called, but I'm
Just the
trying my
circular
best.
clothing rack things.
Yeah, yeah.
Or kind of just keeps walking
Um,
in
hmm,
and stops. He literally doesn't know what the protocol here
yeah,
is.
it's. Hmm. I think she just hop down and just hold his hand, and start leading. Um, I
You can roll and then I can maybe describe if you
yeah.
like.
What should I roll? Maybe investigation, just
Yee.
to narrow down
Yeah,
where to
she
go.
is actively looking, so that would make
Mm,
sense.
that's a 2 plus.
Oh gosh, I suck at this. Here, maybe I can
Yeah,
help.
that's. Oh, yeah, that's a 2 different. No, this is.
I think together they
Yeah,
can find
it,
something.
that's a 9. This is the lowest thing. Um, but like she's also pretty unfamiliar. Um, and also
They have no idea what they're doing.
no, they don't have any idea what they're doing. She's just trying to figure out where the kind of this is kind of clothing that Laura would like.
Lore just kind of shrugs, like, I don't know what looks good.
It's I mean, what clothes are you comfortable with?
The clothes kind? He shrugs, like, I don't know. I guess I don't like, I get pretty warm, so, things that I can make shorter, maybe, or things that don't feel like I'm wearing a lot.
Okay. She's doing a think.
Like lighter clothing, I guess? He
Yeah.
shrugs. But
So we can narrow it down from there.
Yeah, you did want me to have warmer things though, but I don't
okay
really. He looks around. He's like, I can't really tell, like, what that would be.
Just thicker fabric, you know.
Okay.
I You could also just feel the fabric, see if there's anything that feels nice.
He kind of starts shuffling through some of the clothing and starts looking confused. And he's like, how do you tell which ones are in your size?
Okay, so there should be. Well, you could just put it, lift it against you, and see if it's your size. But also, there's a size number.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. We could just take a bunch that's in the larger size and then try it on and then see which one
Lord
that
kind
fits
of
you the best.
holds up a shirt that looks like it'll fit and looks at the tag, and he's like, okay, and shows it to you. This one, it looks like, I have no idea what size Lord would be, like an XXL maybe. I don't know. He's 6'6".
Fine. Yeah.
He's like,
So,
okay, what color is this? It's probably like red or something.
Okay, that's red. That's spicy color.
Spicy color. He smiles. He kind of holds it up, and it clashes with his vibe, and he's like, I have no idea.
Well, we know what size to look for. But I don't think it suits you very well.
Okay. And he just nods and puts it back and tries to keep looking, and looks
She's
more
also
and more
gonna
concerned because he's like, he has no idea.
It's okay. She'll pick out outfits, honestly.
It's like a comedic concern.
She will like just run it by and just like, does this feel nice? Does the shape also, do you like the shape?
He kind of looks at things and he's like, I think so. He just kind of smiles.
I think we could just, you know what? You could just grab a bunch and then try it on, and then
okay. He does that, and he's like,
which one you're comfortable with. I don't know. Okay. I haven't done this in a while either, so
yeah. He looks around. He's like, where do you go to try clothes on?
Is she? Up, please.
Yeah. He literally just like, he has clothes in one arm and just like very easily just lifts her up comfortably.
Yeah.
She's kind of sitting on one of his shoulders.
I'm gonna roll another investigation. 12 plus 7. That's fine. Yeah, that's a 19. She zeroes in on the changing rooms.
Lloyd just follows her pointing.
Yep.
Anyway, he like sets her down and he's like, oh, did you want anything?
Oh. Yeah, you know what?
There were some good dresses. You seem to like those.
I'll pick out a couple. Yeah. She's gonna go look at some of
Laura's gonna try on some of the clothes while you do that, but like every once in a while, like here, you roll in investigation, maybe, while you look for clothes.
Yeah, it's okay. That's a 17. I think, yeah, she picks out some. She sees some nice looking dresses, like some one of those light brown ones. Um, that's kind of like a cottagecore kind of aesthetic. Aesthetic. Uh,
No one knows how to say that word. You're fine.
I'm good, thanks. But probably also picks out some more practical clothing because
there's like some
oh boy,
blouses and stuff.
Yeah. Because oh boy, does she realize I just have very
only what
clothing.
The plot has given me.
She only has pretty clothing, and she's kind of like, maybe something that's just simple and would be nice. Maybe I should try. Maybe I should try some of those.
The elusive T-shirt.
Just just some dress shirts and some regular pants and
yeah. She comes back probably to the dressing room at that point, right? Or I don't want to rush you. I just
no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
I'm not rushing you. I'm just like, oh yeah, things that we're doing. Please, if you have ideas,
that's
jump
fine.
in.
Don't worry. Yeah. No, She goes back to the dressing room.
Lore has come out at this point with things that he did not recognize the color, and you see that they would be similar shades of gray, and that he's trying, but the concept is close, and you kind of direct him to maybe try it with a slightly different shirt that you picked out.
Yeah.
And he does so, and it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
You even found him some different shoes that aren't just flats.
Mine, yes, maybe some actually something good for like long walks.
Blair's like, well, they've always been comfortable. I didn't think about it.
I mean,
he just smiles like he's being playful.
I don't mean to be picky. I just
Oh, you're not picky. Don't worry. You're just helping me out. I literally know nothing, Meanie. You're good.
I think she just brightens again at the nickname.
He smiles back really fondly.
Oh
yeah, what kind of dresses did you get, or clothing, or anything? He looks really happy as he bends down to like kind of see what you picked out.
Well, she kind of just shows off like they're pretty simple outfits. Just oh wait, that's cute. Oh wait.
I'm sending
like a thank you. Like a blouse with like a checkered skirt and suspenders and there are again a few, maybe like 2 cottagecore looking dresses.
Totally.
But most of them, they're just, you know, simpler regular outfit clothing, just blouses and pants. And
Lore has found like
oh, that's amazing.
He's found a pair of pants that he likes that has like flowers on one side and then just like a plain color on the other. And he's got you're laughing because one of the shirts he's wearing is a little short, and so it's just like it's just a belly shirt at this point, shows a little bit. And he looks really happy with that, like, oh, this is nice.
Oh, I love those look really nice.
Thanks. What colors are there?
Looks at this picture again. The flowers are yellow.
Oh,
so
yeah. Like they made me think of Soul. Do you know Soul? He's giant plant horse.
No? Plant horse?
Yeah, he's, I don't know, like it's hard to explain. Their face is a sunflower, and they're really big. He like he puts his head above himself to indicate how big he is.
Jesus, eyes go wide.
He just smiles. He's like, well, I guess they really like to steal hats. That's how we met.
Oh,
I got it back. They're the ones who gave me my flowers.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, if you ever meet them, you will get kidnapped, but it's a good time.
Oh. Well, thank you for the thank you for the heads up.
Oh, and he kind of looks a little. He's smiling, but looks a little nervous, like sheepish, and he just says, "If you meet their gardener, don't let them know you know me."
Oh, she just tilts her head at that. Question mark.
Just, it's probably for the best. And he just kind of smiles.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Well, okay, we got into. I'm realizing upon reflection, I was probably rude, and we didn't end on the best of terms. But it was. I don't want that to reflect poorly on him, because honestly, I think I think he could be nice. I mean, he takes care of Soul, so he can't be all bad.
Yeah.
Just it might be best if you will probably be met with malice if he knows you know me.
She just looks thoughtful.
I was I don't know what came over me. I didn't act the way I wanted to. I don't understand.
Hey, it's okay. I mean, you listen. At least you're admitting you made a mistake.
Yeah,
There's.
He looks really conflicted and honestly guilty.
She's just gonna just hold his hand. It's like, look, listen, it's so you trying to think of words. What would you say? Shake her for words.
Lord kind of just looks back at you and says, I didn't know I could be like that, so I'm still a little confused. I guess I've never been met with conflict like that before, though. I'm realizing now he was just being cautious, and I was a jerk. He looks really confused and like upset that he acted that way. And you also know that that seems really out of character for him. But you do get the feeling that I mean, considering how Laura is, if there was somebody who just didn't want to talk about stuff, it probably didn't go over well, and she probably didn't get it.
Well, like I said, at least you know you made a mistake.
Yeah. I also
the best you can do is make.
He sighs. I also picked where I shouldn't. I brought something up that was honestly a really asshole move.
Oh, okay.
He kind of looks away, kind of sighing, like not bitter or anything, just kind of deadpan smile, just a little sarcastic, but just upset that he did that.
Hey, I'm gonna say it again. You know what you did was wrong now, and the best you can do is just learn from that.
I just hope he doesn't hate me forever.
Well,
I really liked all his plants. And he smiles really fondly at that. He's still kind of looking off in the distance.
Well, you could let them know that you're sorry.
He looks back at you and he looks conflicted and a little pained. I keep going to write him letters, but the last one I sent was honestly a bad move. I stood my ground in a way that wasn't necessary. He told me something I've been thinking a lot about, and he said even if, well, something along the lines of, even if you don't know you're hiding something, you still might, or, there's things about you that you might not know, or, trusting people is what can basically can get you hurt if you're not careful, that kind of stuff. And that was before I found out a lot about what I know now, and even if I don't have secrets, people I know do that I keep, which I've never had happen before, and he was right. And I don't know how to reconcile with them when everything kind of blew up.
She's just gonna hug again.
Yeah, as you hug him, you notice that he's hugging you back, but he seems distracted by something. And when you look up at him, he has this smile on his face that you're not used to as he kind of looks off thinking, where it looks not mischievous so much as he really wants to know something. And here, roll investigation or perception or something.
Sure. I'm gonna go with perception because high rod. 12 plus 9.
Oh yeah, you get this. His vibe seems different. Like it's lore, but it's off. And he kind of smiles and he's like, I just really wanted to know about him. And about this thing I found out. I just really had to know.
Lore?
He kind of shakes out of it, and that vibe is mostly gone. And he looks at you like, yeah? That vibe starts to come back a little bit as he like looks at you and thinks, and he's like, you're good at finding things out. Would you like to, and then like a little bit more of that original lore vibe comes back, and he kind of seems to like think, and he's like, as long as him that lore smile comes back, as long as it doesn't mess with his life or anything, there's something. One of the reasons I was at the library was to look into it. I wanted to know. And he looks a little confused, and he's like, I just really wanted to know the connection he had to this one person.
She's concerned. Heck. You,
They're not dangerous or anything. They're just, I found... He kind of stops and thinks while you talk.
What? Oh, she just... Oh, what? Okay, that, she's, uh...
He kind of looks back at you, concerned, like, is something wrong? Is that too much to ask? And you can tell he means it.
Yeah. Um, are you feeling okay?
Roy actually kind of holds his head and looks vague, and he's like, I actually feel a little off.
Do you want to sit down?
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And he kind of goes with you to sit on the bench by the dressing rooms.
Yeah, she's...
I didn't expect this to come up. I'm sorry.
It's okay. She looks very concerned.
Hopefully, are you still having fun?
I am still having fun.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Yeah, Laura just kind of seems like not disassociated, but like distracted and kind of having trouble keeping focus on the things around him.
Okay. Oh man, what would...
He seems to take off his backpack, and he still looks out of it, but like he's trying to focus enough to do what he's about to do, and pulls out this really old book that you can tell he's done work on to repair, and looks at you, and he seems more focused now, but again that vibe is off, and he's like, there's a name in this book I came across, and you look at the book as he hands it to you, and he says, it's a book about old cold case files. It's a first edition. It's got a lot of information that you're familiar with as you flip through it, but also cases you've never heard about. And there's a page that's bookmarked and very carefully underlined, where the name Rabia Blind is. And he looks at you and he's like, this name stood out to me because the person I met's last name was Blind. And when I brought up this person as they were kicking me out, well, more like this got me kicked out. And as you look over kind of what this person did, they're kind of like a Robin Hood figure, where nobody knows what they look like. They could be an orc, they could be an elf. So there's some people who will bet their life that, maybe they were a centaur or something. Nobody knows for sure. But they would take money from people really well off who were kind of meh, right? And donate it to charities in a way that if they tried to get that money back, they would be socially ruined, and that would be the best outcome. Sometimes it would have been worse. And this is older info, but it looks like they're still around. And Loyalist like kind of looks at it and he's like, I don't know why, but there's part of me that desperately wants to know what this person's connection to this person is.
Well, okay.
But they're not from Einquell. I guess I might as well say their name at this point. Their name is Lauv is Blind. They live in Toontown.
Okay.
But this he smiles in a way that almost looks like you know the trickster character stereotype where they want to be playful but not necessarily harmful. You get that vibe, and again, it feels off for Lore, and he just kind of smiles like, I just really need to know for some reason.
She just has a thoughtful look, and okay.
He kind of gently takes the book from you and closes it, and he's like, I've been trying to ignore that feeling. It doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, she wasn't sure what to call it, but if he notices, then that doesn't.
It's one of the reasons
I'm sorry. It's just it doesn't look right either.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, and it's only gotten more present since I met well, I met a god, so that was unexpected.
What?
Yeah, he looks at you confused, and that feeling that you had kind of goes away, but in its wake, you feel Lore's energy be tired, and he looks at you trying to have that same excitement, like, yeah, I met a god.
Oh, wait. Huh?
Yeah, I was confused too. That there was, oh man, I don't know if I should tell too much about this, because that's one of those things that I don't think I'm supposed to tell, but I met somebody and apparently they had a connection to a deity and stuff happened and I ended up meeting them, and apparently you're not supposed to get headaches when you meet them, so.
Oh no.
I don't know what's going on there.
Okay.
He kind of brings his legs up and rests his chin on them and looks down and is very upset because he has no idea what's going on.
Okay. She's just gonna. She's gonna hold his hand again. Okay. Well.
He squeezes your hand tightly. It doesn't hurt. It just.
I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit concerned. Because what you said before was very contradictory, and something seemed different about you.
He holds your hand harder. Again, it doesn't hurt. He just looks down. He kind of sighs and looks back up at you, but kind of avoids your eyes. And he says, "This is one of the reasons I'm scared. I don't know how I'm changing, and I don't like it."
Well, whatever it is, we can figure it out, okay? Listen, I'm not sure with this. Okay, with the person with Lao, I'm not sure how comfortable I am.
Don't look into it. I don't know why I asked that. And he just kind of smiles tiredly off to the side.
And she kind of just looks relieved at that. Because honestly, this.
If you do find out information, though, don't tell me. Maybe just I'll say for now in my head that you're not, but if you do, maybe just make sure it's nothing that is gonna make anything worse.
She gives a nod.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't look at any more of your files. He kind of laughs at that. Actually,
right,
he takes the book back out, and it looks like a really tough choice, but he gives it to you, saying, "You should take this from me."
Are you sure?
I shouldn't have it. It just makes me want to look more, and I would rather a friend have it just in case.
All right. And she takes it, and she probably puts it in her hairspace.
I already double checked it for magic. It's just a normal book.
Oh.
Don't be worried about it. He smiles and like waves a hand. He's like, I wouldn't give you something I thought had a curse or something.
Oh goodness.
And you can overlook it yourself. It's just an old cold case book.
I trust you.
Trust me. Yes. But also let's keep being that skeptical detective.
Yeah.
He's still holding your hand. And all the vibes that were weird are gone. It's just lore.
Yeah. Because honestly, she was a little bit panicking earlier because she's not comfortable with like looking into someone's past when they haven't asked for it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Lore,
she's glad he's back to normal.
Yeah, Lore at this point has asked you to like not tell him the information, but make sure that it's not dangerous.
Yeah.
And yeah. Which I think Minami is more comfortable with.
Yes, that is. Yeah, that puts it at ease a lot. She just leans on his arm, probably.
He leans on you. He looks at you with a smile, and he's like, "Well, do you want to get these clothes and maybe get something to eat?"
Yeah.
Sorry
that sounds nice.
Sorry about that, Minnie.
No, it's okay. I don't mind, honestly. This looks like it's been troubling you. I
haven't known who to tell.
Well, how do you feel?
He looks like he's really thinking and looks surprised by something and takes a big exhale, and he's like, I actually feel a lot better.
Just closes her eyes and smiles. She's... Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, you actually feel a lot of that happy lore energy come back.
Talking feels...
Yeah.
Wait, does that pick up?
You can make an insight roll if you want.
Sure. Wait, nope, that's not how it's typed. Plus 9, not. There we go.
Oh
Ha.
yeah, you can tell that lore is like back to the lore that you know. But you can also tell that with the absence of that vibe, it's more like whatever that was is glad that somebody else might look into this. But not maliciously, more of like, oh, okay, someone's gonna find some stuff out. Like just something that wants to know.
I am concerned.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel bad, it just feels neutral of wanting information. And then it's gone.
She's gonna just. Oh boy, she's just gonna just tuck that away for later. That's. Oh boy. Oh, she's concerned for her friend.
He looks back at you and looks concerned when he sees your face kind of shocked.
Sorry, no, I'm just worried as well.
I'm worried too. He actually takes both of your hands and looks away kind of seriously, like he's not trying to lie to you or anything, but he just looks kind of soft and serious. And says, if, and then looks at you calmly, but kind of with a serious expression behind it. If for any reason I do something stupid, please double check me. And if it comes to it, get somebody to correct me. And he kind of tenses on those words, and you know he's implying that if he does something that's not good, he would like you to make sure he doesn't anymore. Whatever that means.
Hey, yeah, don't worry.
I don't want to I don't want to be something I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of what makes me nervous about the whole Toon Inc. situation and potentially becoming Toonie, or I don't know what's connected, what's not, or yeah.
It's
I just don't want to change into somebody that my family doesn't know and that I also don't know.
Well, I know that's thing that scares you, but I think you, no matter what, you'd still.
He looks away when you say that's a thing that scares you, and looks like he wants to say something, but he kind of stops.
Oh shoot.
And he kind of holds your hands a little more firmly.
But you'll still be your parents' son. You'll still be and their older brother. Their neighbors.
Minami, what scares me is that I'm not scared about it. More like he looks up thinking, and he's like, more like I keep noticing it less and less.
Hmm.
And then looks kind of confused and then says, "It doesn't feel foreign like I want it to. If anything, it feels familiar."
Hmm.
And he's holding your hands, but it softens like he's tired.
Um. Hmm. I know he said he already um tried things like detect magic or identify, but like
Oh, you can try if you want.
wants to try.
I
Because this
smile.
was uh-huh. Well, she has both.
Yeah, do what you
Um,
like.
um, Lord, is it okay if I cast a spell?
He kind of looks at you and just says, "Yeah."
Just,
Just
I,
kind of curious.
okay, I have two. I have Tech Magic and Identify. Is it, do you mind if I use those?
No, not at all.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna go with the Tech Magic first.
Okay.
How
Roll
does
for
this
me.
work? Um,
You can roll Arcana unless the spell specifies something else.
for generations. I haven't used Detect Magic before, so for the duration, magic within 30 feet of magic and reaction to or around nature object and magic, and you learn at School of Magic, if any. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arcana.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, that's a 22.
22, okay. Looking up something really quick. Okay. That's 22. So, as you kind of close your eyes and cast the spell and try to kind of figure out what this might be, you can tell that there's something, but you're not. As you're working on putting your finger on it, everything feels jumbled. Like Laura's got a couple things going on, as you know now. Like there's the
Yeah.
lost thing, the eye thing, the letter
Mm.
thing, who knows what, and all of it feels tangled. Like they might have been one thing at one point, but now they're just becoming something knotted.
Okay.
And as you do you try to glean anything else? Like, do you keep it going, trying to maybe you have the feeling that maybe there's something?
Yeah, she is going to just look press more.
Okay. As you do that, you kind of feel Laura's hands get looser.
Oh.
And
okay. She's gonna
he kind of starts to wilt a little.
Oh no, she's gonna stop. She's gonna stop.
He shakes his head and his eyes look a little glazed. But as you stop the spell, you had a hint that the thing that you couldn't put a finger on wasn't a school of magic, and so that's why you couldn't place it.
Okay. She's immediately just holding it. Like, what? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I just feel a little tired. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
And he feels heavy as his weight is slumped against you.
Oh no. Um. let's sit down again.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably takes out a water bottle.
He drinks from it. What was the other spell you wanted to try?
I wanted to try identify, but she's a little bit concerned at how he reacted.
Wait, didn't you do identify already?
Oh no, I did detect magic.
Detect magic. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say you used both those spells.
Okay.
Kind of. You could tell that there was magic, and then you used identify to kind of figure out what it was, and that's kind of what you got from it.
All right.
Or actually, what does identify do specifically?
You if it's a magic, hold on. If it's in a magic object, you can learn its properties and how to use them. If it was if an item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spell, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you did that as well, and again, it was like if magic is okay, for an analogy of how this felt, if magic is a river, and what the water touches is what you know, it's like there was a rock in the way, and you don't know what it was. Just like there was something there, but you have no idea what it was.
Okay.
More like it didn't fall within the parameters of the spell, but it was present enough to make a ripple.
Okay, hold on. So something was like just blocking it from
Not even blocking it. It's like it's like you're aware of the absence of something. So it's more like you got all that information, but there was something that almost qualified but didn't. And so it's like if you put like a glass bowl in water, like there's just air in there and the water's all around it, but you can tell that there's that space is there.
Okay.
Just something that didn't qualify, that you still is aware that something's there.
Okay, she's just gonna check in with how are you feeling?
His eyes are closed and he's kind of, you think he might have fallen asleep.
Okay.
Roll investigation.
Sure. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, so as you're holding his hand, you notice that you remember he said that he doesn't get cold easily, and your hands aren't burning, but it's more like he's really like warm. And it's not like a fever warm. He's just, you know how when you feel a fire, it feels happy?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh.
But normally, again, real kind human.
Yeah.
He feels warm in a not magic way, apparently. just like a happy glow as he falls asleep. You guess this is why he doesn't get cold.
She doesn't want to wake him.
Here, let me roll.
She's just gonna use her free hand to just,
Now he wakes up after a second and kind of squeezes your hand and shakes his head like, oh, sorry. Sits up. And that warm glow kind of dissipates and it just feels like his normal hand.
Right.
And you notice that as he opens his eyes, there's like a faint purple glow that is just fading. And you rolled pretty high. You noticed that for just a second when he opened his eyes, he looked a little scared.
He just squeezes his hand. Are you okay?
Yeah, I must have just dozed off. And he laughs and rubs the back of his head. He doesn't look like he's trying to hide anything. Like, he seems genuine.
Did this... Are you sure? You didn't seem like you reacted well.
I just got really tired. No, I don't think it's anything that you did. Like, why would those spells do anything?
Still. Well...
What? He looks at you concerned. What's got you so shaken up? Like, I know we're talking about weird things, but did something happen? How long was I asleep?
Only for a minute. But...
He looks really worried about you.
There was something.
He doesn't look scared or anything. He just looks curious and confused.
Well, it was hard to parse through, like, because you have a lot of magic things happening with you.
He looks...
So it was...
His face, like, gets really calm, and, like, he knows what you might say.
Yeah.
As he waits and holds your hand. It was like there was something you couldn't see.
Yeah,
that's what they said before.
Okay.
And he just kind of looks down. Apparently it isn't considered magic, but it's not... It's not natural or normal or something. They didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I got. It's... I'm sorry I couldn't be more help, but
He looks at you very earnestly and softly. I haven't talked to anybody about this. It's helpful just having that. And he squeezes your hand. I haven't even told my parents everything.
You haven't?
I don't know how. What am I gonna do if I tell them I'm struggling with this and they have no way to help me? they can't help me. I don't want to do that to them. If you were a parent and your kid told you what you found out and you can't get to them, and you know you're not ever going to be able to get to them ever again, and you get letters after letters about how they're struggling, how would that make you feel? How would that make their siblings feel?
It's...
I don't know how to tell them. I don't know.
But
I've never not told them something before. I don't know how to feel about it, but I know for a fact that one of my parents would probably try to find me and not be able to, and I can't do that to them or my siblings.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Minnie.
Part of me wants to say that
I want to tell them. I do. I just don't know how. If they come looking for me and the curse does something to them because I'm not supposed to be able to go home, I don't know what I would do. Or what if they meet me and then they can't go home and then my siblings are left without another parent? Kettle's only 5. They don't need that. I don't know what the right answer is.
I don't either, but...
So, for now, I'm not gonna say anything until I know more, at least.
Okay.
Because it's not like I don't want to tell them. I just don't know how, and I don't want to scare them unnecessarily, because I know at least Abby or someone is gonna do something rash, and I can't... I can't... When I know that there's more to find out, I can't send that letter until I know enough to make sure they don't do something stupid. Love can be really reckless.
It can. I'm okay. Okay. Please promise you say something to them and you find out more.
I still write them, and I still let them know some of the things I'm going through, and he's smiling genuinely. I don't know if I'm gonna tell them, oh hey, I'm having moments where I feel different, or oh hey, I'm having moments where my personality seems off, or oh hey, stuff like that. I don't think I can tell them that just yet. Oh hey, I might be someone you don't know.
Oh no, she's...
I don't know how to write that letter.
She's gonna hold him.
He just has you in his lap again. He just pulls you in. Not used to not knowing what to say in a letter. And so he kind of winces. Like, it's hard to say his name. There's Lau now. And I don't know, I've never had a conflict like that before. And now there's something I can't tell my family. And I'm realizing that Lau was right, because I know nothing about this world outside of Ordinal Point, and I've been stupid.
Hey, okay. one thing.
He kind of perks up and looks at you.
We can figure it out one at a time, okay?
He nods and smiles. It's just nice to have someone who is going to help, and someone, honestly, who knows what a curse is like.
Yeah,
especially one that messes with your head.
Yeah, I think I understand that you don't want to worry them, but
yeah,
keeping them in the dark, so I don't. They're I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure I worry my grandmother just for being here. They're always gonna worry.
He kind of looks up when you said grandma, and it looks like he wants to say things, but he knows that if he does right now and changes the topic, you're gonna not yell at him, but he'll be in quote-unquote friend trouble.
Yeah.
So he kind of bookmarks that and smiles like, yeah, we can talk about where your parents went later. And smiles and laughs.
You don't have, I mean, there's nothing to say. I just don't have any.
How does that work?
Well,
how do you have a grandma and no parents? Were you adopted?
Yeah, I was. Here's here's your toon fact. Some toons just appear.
Oh, I think Cam mentioned that. So you
yes.
just appeared one day?
Yeah.
Or did you appear as a 16-year-old?
No. I appeared as a kid.
Oh.
I think I was 2, somewhere around there. But yeah, some toons just materialize, and that was me. And then I was found, and my grandma adopted me.
Were you afraid? And he looks worried and holds your hand, and his voice trembles when he says that.
Yeah. I think I was really. I mean, I was just suddenly there, and
I can't imagine what it's like to just suddenly exist.
it's, yeah. I mean, I barely remember it.
He kind of looks off, and that vibe doesn't come back. But this one feels like lore, but it feels old. And he kind of looks like he's thinking hard, and he's like, you just existed one day. It's so weird. But not that you're weird, it's just for a real kind. He smiles and that vibe disappears. But it's not as starkly as it was before, it just kind of fades. Then he smiles and he's like, for a real kind, that's just kind of an interesting concept.
Yeah, just into.
He laughs at the noise. That kind of sounds like how I in the Anquel. Yeah, it's a little weird when you're asleep and suddenly you're walking down a road.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad you had your grandma, but and he's still holding your hand and he looks at you and he's not necessarily trying to be happy, but like more of like, oh, he can be happy. Like it's not an effort and he's not hiding anything. It's more like, okay, he's moving on. And he's like, if you help me, I will write them a letter. My parents.
Okay.
I just need to know what to
say. You promise.
He raises his hand and closes his eyes and he's like, I promise. And he holds out his pinky. Okay. He's like, do Toons do pinky promises? Or is that...
Not saying you'd break that promise, but that's an intense one.
Oh, and he pulls his hand back and he's like, really? Oh, it's just like a cute little thing I do with my siblings at home.
Yeah, for real kind, it's a little bit it's different, but for Toons, oh
shit.
You'll actually lose a pinky if you break the promise.
You'll just disappear, you said?
You'll lose a pinky.
You'll lose your pinky?
Yeah.
And he kind of like looks interested, intrigued, confused, scared all at once. But like this is Lorem. Like you've seen him get really excited about something and want to know more, but in a lore way, and he's just like, is there books on stuff like this?
It's a little bit, I guess, well,
I've looked for books on like how Toons work, but there's so many and so many different variations that honestly are all confusing, and the majority of them are in Grolix. And he looks a little frustrated at that.
I'm gonna teach you Grolix.
Thank you.
Well, lots of Toons work in different ways, you know. So there's that factor, but
yeah, it's really confusing.
A little bit. It's kind of just general knowledge. I guess culture differences.
Yeah, I'm not from this continent.
Yeah,
the culture shock was interesting, and you just kind of
yeah, I'd imagine.
I'm just lucky that people speak common.
Oh goodness, yes.
I don't meet many people who speak the other languages I know, and he just laughs again nervously.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, most people here do speak just Grolix are kind of just most commonly used for swears, honestly.
Huh. Well, he smiles and he says a few things in quite a few different languages for a second. He's like, I do like swearing in other languages. Fuck.
Jesus.
He just kind of laughs.
Yeah.
And then looks a little nervous, like, hopefully that's okay.
I mean, I don't see what's wrong with it. I just
he looks at you very excitedly and he's like, do you want your first word in Infernal?
I mean, she looks a little bit conflicted, but
he's grinning so big.
You can tell she kind of wants to.
Alright, he says a word and it sounds like something that you've heard in a hellish rebuke before. And he looks at you and he's like, all right, it's the equivalent of oh gosh, he smiles looking up like this is juicy, and he's like, it's basically the equivalent of saying You rat bastard. But worse. And he smiles.
Okay, she's just...
He's grinning so big.
Oh my god, she's just... Oh.
He looks at her like, come on.
She doesn't swear that much.
Come on. Come on. Like he's totally egging her on. Alright, hey, this is great for pronunciation.
It's... Wait, hold on.
He says the word again very slowly so that she can pick it up and just smiles.
Oh goodness. I don't swear that much. Oh goodness. Okay.
You don't, but this is actually a very good word for learning how the consonants and syllables work. That's why he laughs. Nama, she's a tiefling. That's why she taught me it first. Also, she's not necessarily clean-mouthed. He smiles.
Oh goodness. Oh, my grandma could never teach me a single swear.
Well, she doesn't know Infernal.
No.
She won't know.
She's just covering her face and
so big. He like leans really close to your face and is like, come on.
She just closes his eyes and just says it.
He like lifts his hands up in like victory. He's like, yeah, and like claps for you. He's like, that was actually really good pronunciation. Yeah, you just gotta go a little harder on the middle syllable. And if you really want to dig it in, you go harder on all the first syllables. And then you growl in your throat just at the end. It's really he does it, and you actually startle a little bit because oof, yeah, no, that's intense. And he's like, yeah, no, it's a good one.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, now my grandma's gonna kill me.
She won't know the difference.
No, she wouldn't know the difference. But
I mean, does she speak Abyssal?
No.
Yeah, she won't know. They sound similar.
Okay. My turn.
Yes. He looks so excited. If there could be stars in his eyes, there would be.
Nervous.
Yeah, she's just like, it doesn't have to be a swear, just anything.
I think
Oh, he kind of perks up and he's like, oh, what? How do you introduce yourself?
No, wait, no. I'm.
Oh, do you have a different idea? He looks so happy.
And she just says just incoherent, just not just grumbling, and there's some squeaks, and around her head there's just like hashtag exclamation marks and skulls.
Lord looks so like you have never seen him beam so happily. He's like, oh, I love you, Minami. And he says it back. And it's actually really good pronunciation. He's like, was that Abyssal or Grolix?
That was Grolix.
Oh! He says it again. A little quieter, because people speak Grolix. And he's like, that's a good one to know.
Listen, they're teens at a bowl. They're gonna...
Yeah, he's like, I whispered, it's fine.
She's just in just a puddle of giggles.
Laura's laughing along with her. He's like, oh, he perks up again. How about this? And he smiles, and he holds out his hand for hers. But it's not like a handshake, it's more of like his palm is facing hers for her to set her hand in.
Okay. Yeah, she looks a little confused, but yeah, does so.
And he puts his hand on top of hers, like sandwiched in between his, looks at her, and you hear a much softer language. But it is still got hard consonants in it. But it's more like maybe what you would think of maybe like if you've ever heard like a Middle Eastern language mixed with like a different kind of accent, so the syllables are softer. Um, and he looks up at you and smiles, and he's like, try that one. And you can tell it was some sort of phrase. And he says it a little slower, and you think you can do it. I mean, Minami's smart.
Yeah.
So you don't have to roll.
Quirks an eyebrow, but just kind of slowly and tries to copy.
And Loy's like corrects a few of her syllables, and she tries again. He's like, "There you go."
Mm-hmm.
And he like kind of shakes her hand in his, and he's like, "That's gnomish for I place my heart in yours."
Oh, okay.
It's a way that you greet close friends.
Oh, I think she just glows and like she she is immediately just like flings her arms around your neck.
He hugs you very tightly and goes on to say, "You can also use it for close family. If you're close with someone, you give your heart to them. But you don't give it, you place it, because they don't own it. You just want them to carry it with you." And he says the phrase again.
I think she says it too.
He's very, very happy. And you actually feel that warmth again. And it's not startling, but you just feel happy coming from him.
Oh.
Which you don't remember from before. But it doesn't feel bad, it feels really good. It's not scary.
Oh, she's just gonna just nuzzle into the hug. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
This boy. This boy full of so many mysteries. Gonna
I give you pun intended, I give you lore.
Ha! Ha!
I smile deviously.
I think I have one more soft.
Yeah, you go soft, but I feel like we're getting to a nice close.
Yeah, this is a good close, and I think she's gonna pick out Abyssal. And
I just made the other thing up, so if you want to make something
yeah,
up.
yeah, don't worry. She's just
language
it's not like a yeah. It's not like a saying or anything. Just heck, how would it like just it's a low kind of it is kind of like an she's making like chittering noises.
Lord
That
perks up at that. He thinks it's really cool.
yeah. That kind of sounds a little bit echoey. That's kind of cool. But she's just puts um she just but the heckin' just um gently just um strokes his hair I'll and she translates. I'll do everything. to keep you safe.
Lore smiles very softly, and after a few hints from you, he says it very well and smiles. And he looks at you very seriously, but in a kind way, and he's like, I mean that.
So do I, you know?
Yeah.
I'm
glad I met you, Mini.
I'm glad I met you too.
It's
I don't know how to nickname Lore, so
yeah. I'll help you with that later if you'd like. To be fair, if she wanted to, this is probably the one person that he wouldn't mind being called Lorem.
Really? Aw.
He'd actually probably like that if she likes that. But we can workshop it.
Yeah, we can work. She's just gonna give a head bonk.
He's very happy and head bonks back.
I am holding these two!
And they are holding each other.
Yeah. When are they not holding each other? Good God.
Laura's so happy to have someone to hold, though. Especially platonically. Yeah. Like, he's like, oh, yeah. This is fantastic. I have missed human contact, quote unquote, human contact.
She's also very happy to be held.
He's very good at it. He has years of experience.
Yeah, and she's very glad. Just, again, like, handshake, platonically holding each other, good.
Yes. I will say, they do pay for the clothing.
Yeah, they do, and they probably grab some lunch.
They definitely get ice cream, and Laura's fascinated by all the colors.
Oh my God.
The shades, specifically.
She is going to spoil him! She's gonna, like,
he is not
hey, do you want, like...
The first time he had soda was with the professor.
Oh, goodness.
And it was on a different planet, and he broke.
She's gonna, like, look at the person and just give me the tower.
Laura's just like, what? Like, looks.
It's
like,
just, you know, have you seen those?
Yeah,
like, no, it's like one of those
the cartoon ones. Laura's just like, the tower. Like, he looks in awe and excited, but also concerned. Like,
all of them.
All of them? He looks like, again, if stars could be in his eyes, he's like, he's not even gonna refuse this, and you hear his stomach grumble.
What? You don't... Have you ever tried ice cream before?
We have, like, basic ice cream, but not this many flavors.
We're going to see which one you like the best now.
Are you for real? He looks at you like if his eyes could be like anime watery.
Yes! Come on.
He looks so excited. He's like, yes! I would love that. Oh man. He as he eats every one, he asks what colors they are, and like he like has like little notes about what the different shades are and what color tasted like what.
I hold him. Yeah, it's like this is mint. It's like seafoam. This like chocolate.
His favorite one is probably something along the lines of like toffee and caramel.
Oh,
probably toffee. Like
good.
If toffee had like a bit of a like a coffee toffee kind of deal.
Yeah,
he would love coffee.
Yeah. Oh, I hold him, and she's just so happy that he's happy, and she's probably picked up like a walnut flavored.
I whisper that this boy doesn't know what a latte is, but we can address that later.
God, I hold him so gently.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
This is really fun. I will let you know that Lore eats all of it.
Yes. Good.
And doesn't even look stuffed.
Feed the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's impressed.
Yes. High five. All right. Ending on a beautiful ice cream scene. Thank you all for whoever listened to our.
You.
It was supposed to be fluff.
It was supposed to be. Well, we
had
got
some fluff, but it was supposed to be fluff. It's fine. I don't feel bad.
I'm just gonna have to like. I've been rating these like at low probably. I should not do that anymore.
You should what?
I should probably like change that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's so funny though. All right.
But hey, we got like. This is haven't exactly like 2 hours almost.
Oh, perfect. That's way better than 5.
Okay.
Have a good time zone to anybody who's listened. All right. Have a good one.